Ladies and gentlemen, your following bout is bout number 6 on the card, and this fight is brought to you by Kennard's Hire. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Scott Moss, out of Modern Warrior Muay Thai, an official weight, 56.7 kilograms. 23 fights, 18 wins, 5 losses. 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Logan, Amanda Juniku. And across the ring is her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Mark Pease, out of the Strikeforce Muay Thai gym. Her official weight, 56.6 kilograms. 34 fights, 21 wins, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of the Gold Coast, Britney Dolheguy. When the action begins, man charge in the center of the ring, Mr. Alias Delapsis. Both fighters, white crew, Ramoy.
Well, our next female battle up for on the agenda, Britney Dolheguy, Amanda Juniku. And the thing that gets to me, looking at the stats on these girls, is number one, the amount of experience they've had for such young age. That'd be cool. And Britney started fighting at the age of 13. Amanda started fighting at the age of 12. So there's a wealth of experience for such young age, for such young women. You know, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I've been watching these girls fight since that age. You know, the Juniku family all together. Britney's a good fighter. I've seen her coming up, and it's good to see a lot of the Cyan Cup kids coming through and now on the main stage.
Absolutely. And, you know, fighting here in their home state with the big crowd. I'd ask you about that feeling, Daddy Cool. Obviously, going back to the days of me commentating your fights at the Evo shows at the Chandler Stadium, and massive crowds. You know, really the big times of Muay Thai. The biggest time ever, really, for Muay Thai in Australia was then. And that was the feeling like, fighting in front of the crowd here.
There was nothing like, I'm a Queenslander. It's been strong here, Thai boxing. So there's always been a good crowd. But, I've fought all over the world. There was nothing like Evo Hammer.
Evo was certainly the benchmark, and always has been, always will be. Evolution fights. If you haven't seen them, for the newly inducted into the sport, jump on YouTube and check out Evolution Queensland events. They're all over Fox Sports. They were broadcast nationally on Fox Sport and Fuel TV back in the day, and I was fortunate enough to be a part of that whole process of getting them to broadcast and showcasing real Muay Thai. Just like we're seeing here tonight at Eruption, Paul Demicoli and the team, his sons, the Demicoli dynasty is coming through and putting on some fantastic professionally run events.
An interesting matchup, Hammer, this one. We've got Britney coming off 3 losses. So she's desperate for a win, and we've got Amanda coming back off a 2.5-year layoff.
Yeah, so it's a great matchup, though. It's it's fair for both fighters. And, a lot of the shows are made in the matchmaking, really, when it comes to crowd appreciation. There can be some mismatches. We've seen some interesting boxing mismatches of late, but hopefully, things will level out. And certainly here tonight, the fights have been matched so well. Inside thigh, Britney, Amanda Juniku. The fighting Juniku family, geez, they come out of the womb fighting, the Junikus, don't they? They're just tough as you like.
Talk about, watching the kill. I've watched all Junikus, Alma, Andy, and Amanda. All since they were kids, they love it. It's good to see full families getting in and watching them come through the ranks.
And then, really lovely people too. Good guys and girls. Very respectful and martial artists through and through.
Seeing good control of the ring here from the red corner, not letting Amanda really get her flow on, cutting her off.
Britney Dolheguy, she would have done a lot of training, a lot of hard rounds with Natalie Pavlidis, who we saw in our previous fight. So they would have, pushed each other along down at Strikeforce Gym on the Gold Coast. Chopping low kick from Britney. Britney in the red, Juniku blue.
Yeah, Amanda just biting down on the mouth guard. Chops her away at the leg. Good sharp long punches from Britney though. As we see her dig down to the body.
Certainly height and reach advantage all the way of the red corner and Britney Dolheguy. Again with the 1-2. She's using that straight punch nice. Making distance on it beautifully. The right hand rolling through on the shoulder well. Chopping low kick. Juniku comes back inside an outside thigh attack. The 1-2. 1-2 low from Dolheguy. Turning hook. What are you seeing, Daddy Cool? Any openings for either fighter?
I'm liking the start from the red corner as we see Amanda just teeing off. A little bit of ring rust, I think, and getting it started straight away from Amanda. But the Dolheguy's doing a very good job. Nice, stingy, sharp, long range punches, and then she's finishing with a kick. As we see her tee off with 1-2. Good start to the red corner, I think, Hammer.
Good start for Britney Dolheguy from the Strikeforce gym. 34 fights, 21 wins. Of course, Peasy, the too smooth Mr. Mark Pease in the corner there. Having a look at the action from the first, chopping low kick, Dolheguy. Juniku, she's solid, strong fighting when she gets on the inside. She's got a good base.
Yeah, just really using her range well is Britney.
Britney
Push
Dolheguy,
kick or the straight punches. And I think she's just confusing. Good work at the cutting the ring off there. Yeah,
beautiful straight 1-2 from Dolheguy. So certainly looked strong in the first round. But Juniku been out of the ring for a while, so she's going to take a round to settle. So I predict probably a busier round from Juniku, the blue corner, coming into this second round. She's going to get busier. Ring rush should have been shaken off now. Let's get it done in the second round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Rapid fire hand combination from both girls. Turning elbow. Dolheguy just smiles. Resets into the centre. The 1-2. They trade up again.
Yeah, doesn't mind to fight Amanda if they're throwing them. She'll charge forward, very aggressive style. But as we see the range again from Dolheguy, nice strong straight punches, Hammer.
She's got good footwork. Britney Dolheguy, she just sort of glides around. Smooth footwork, smooth movement.
Beautiful right hand over the top. As Amanda was moving to her left, her right.
Inside thigh kick from Britney Dolheguy. Amanda Juniku looking for the opening. Thought about that elbow way off range. She needs to really push through and then try and execute the elbow. Big occasion, big event. A lot of pressure for Amanda Juniku here tonight. Inside thigh working well for Britney Dolheguy. Just chops that inside thigh every time Amanda comes forward. She's hitting that inside thigh, breaking her balance. It's textbook stuff there from the Strikeforce fighter.
Yeah, I think Dolheguy caught Amanda early with that right hand, and it took a little bit of time for her to recalibrate. I think she's back now, but she lied dormant for a little bit. Now she's just sort of gauging a distance, but Dolheguy's quick, sharp combos, Hammer, as we see the kick, then she's springing in and out.
The 1-2 over the hand. The girls trading it up a treat. Hope you're enjoying the fights wherever you're watching from. A shout out to Zach Reed and Troy. They're out there fishing. Send me a message on Instagram. They got the screen going. They got the fish on the end of the line. Loving life. Enjoying the Thai boxing wherever you're at. We hope you're enjoying it. If you're on Instagram, Facebook, follow Eruption, myself and Daddy Cool, Mark the Hammer Castanini, Dane Daddy Cool. Check out all the action coming up from Eruption as well on their socials. But right now the action's in centre ring. And what a stacked card we still have to come. Junior Taffa and Christian Balls, that's one I'm looking forward to as well. Christian Balls actually calling out Junior Taffa. And Junior Taffa is a world-class fighter. Been fought on Glory, potentially moving to UFC. Obviously the Taffa brothers on the UFC, MMA class, training out of Nuggets Gym. There's big fights still to come, so stay tuned. Juniku chopping at the thigh of Dolheguy. Push kick from Juniku. The 1, 2, 3. Now she's starting to get her range, Juniku, and power through the gloves as well. Britney Dolheguy just drifting off. She's got good lateral movement. How you seeing it, Daddy Cool?
Yeah, still very, very strong, I think, from the red corner. maybe enough. I've got the red corner up 2 rounds, Hammer. Still a very gutsy effort from Amanda Juniku, but I think the cleanest shots, the sharpest shots are landing from the red corner.
Well, yeah, certainly she's looking very comfortable in centre ring is Britney Dolheguy. 34 fights.
That was the big right hand. I think that actually rattled Amanda for a little bit, took her a bit to recalibrate.
Yeah, but she's got the reach, doesn't she? You know, I think Amanda's just having a little bit of trouble getting inside the range of Britney Dolheguy, and Britney's using that height and reach advantage perfectly. The push kicks are timing well, the jab's long, the cross is coming straight down the tube. She's not wasting a millimetre of her reach. That lady on screen now, Britney Dolheguy from the Strikeforce gym on the Gold Coast. But they're not only fit, but they're very tanned as well, I noticed. Fit and tanned when you train at the Strikeforce gym.
Last round here, Hammer, and
look at that straight one too. Parried the push kick, countered with the punches, letting those hand speed, letting those fists fly with great hand speed. Britney Dolheguy.
Very quick, straight 1-2.
It may not have the full rotating power, but it's just hitting, and it's making Amanda Juniku stall her flow.
Yeah, it's upsetting her, and you know, it's been working the whole fight, so you don't fix what ain't broke, Hammer.
That's it. Comments from Dane Daddy Cool, one of the Queensland and Aussie Muay Thai legends. Been fortunate to not only call his fights, but now call with him.
It's good to be here, Hammer, with the Don of commentary.
1-2. Juniku, I think, needs to just get on the inside and try and clinch up and turn this into a bit of a brawl. Sitting on the outside at the end of the range is not really suiting her, Amanda.
Yeah. She's been out of the ring for 2.5 years. She's getting herself into a long-range punching match. You know, she's still landing her own punches, but
just wearing a couple to do it. And her chin's coming up a bit high as well.
Yep.
You know, Britney's got good work rate, but she hasn't probably got the power to rattle her. But nevertheless, they're still scoring shots, and that's what counts. So Britney not wanting to leave too much, make this one be too close. Obviously, Natalie lost a very close fight previous to this, so her training partner, Britney Dolheguy, is not going to want to suffer the same fate. She's going to want to take this one convincingly. She needs to get the work rate up, but now Amanda Juniku coming in, looking for a finisher. I think she needs a knockdown.
I think so too,
to be back in the race here.
Game plan just going perfect in the red corner. You know, you're hearing the comments from Mark Pease, and she's executing them perfectly. So a great night here for the red corner. Just as I say that, she gets barked at by Mark Pease.
Absolutely, her face is a picture of composure, Britney Dolheguy.
Just trying to time that push kick as Amanda comes in.
Just changing her foot positioning, Amanda Juniku. Just like to see her just get inside and just rough it up in the clinch and try and get some elbows away, Juniku. But she's sitting out, turning this one into a kickboxing fight more than a Thai boxing fight, I suppose, these two. It seems to be working for Britney Dolheguy. She's controlling the ring, using good lateral movement, punching straight. Technically nice fighting from Britney Dolheguy. Juniku getting frustrated, I feel. But, you know, wants to get in there and trade up some serious leather and really let the power flow. But Britney's having none of it, and that's the end of the fight.
And what a welcome back for Amanda Juniku. 3-round absolute belter.
3 rounds of activity from both of these great ladies. Amanda Juniku in the blue corner, Britney Dolheguy in the red. How did you score it at home on our unofficial scorecard? Perhaps a red corner, we're thinking. We'll leave that work up to the judges. And in a moment, John DeMcCauley will announce. But having a look at what went down in the 3rd round, was activity from the very first bell, this one. Juniku, tenacity going forward, but the straight punching and the constant flow of Britney Dolheguy was a good game plan from the Strikeforce team.
Yeah, good welcome back for Amanda. She had to bite down on that mouth guard plenty of times as she wore some punches, but I think a classy fight and a good, well-earned win on the red corner.
Eruption number 20. Things are getting heated up here. Some great fights still ahead. But first of all, let's get the formalities out of the way for this one as we get the girls in the center ring and we go over to John DeMacaulay.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous points decision. Your winner, red corner, Britney Dolheguy.
And all the formalities are done. The Strikeforce team get a win. Mark Peasy's happy. All around the neck.
Part of that fight was getting that trophy around your neck. Brittany, congratulations. When you step in the ring against a Juniku, you know you're in for a tough fight. That was no different. A very calculated performance, and you came away with a great win. If we can get the music off, please.
Yeah, it was really good. Juniku's big name, of course, they're always going to come in hard. It's great to see Amanda jump back in the ring. It's amazing. Yeah, good fight.
Anyone like to thank before we head off to the next fight?
All my supporters, my sponsors, every single one of them. Without them, I couldn't be in this ring right now. So, and Paul DeMacaulay, you're amazing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your victor in centering at Eruption 20, Britney Dolheguy.
The very happy Strikeforce team get the Eruption medal. Another bit of hardware for display down there at Strikeforce gym on the Gold Coast.